Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my quick review over the Real Housewives of Potomac, episode 2. Someone said in the comments section, I think it was Funky Aniva's video, that I think there was a glitch in Bravo's system. I don't know. And I guess the second episode accidentally got released, and it wasn't supposed to, of course, because it usually comes on Sundays. But the second episode was released to the website, so I guess they went ahead and just uploaded the episode to YouTube too. All right, so I really want to talk about Monique and Candace. I have a lot to say about that. That's really what most of my commentary is going to be on, but we can go ahead and go through the rest of the episode. All right, so I'm on the wrong thing. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so Karen is doing a whole bunch of moaning and groaning. I knew from the get-go that it wasn't Ray. I knew Ray wasn't putting in no work. I didn't know why she was moaning and groaning, but I knew it wasn't because Ray was upstairs breaking a bitch back in. I knew that wasn't the case. Come to find out, it was Karen. She was working out with a personal trainer. She's trying to make sure she keeps everything tight and right for her man. You know, Ray doesn't want to tell Karen that he loves her. Maybe Karen and Ray need couples therapy. Or maybe that ship has sailed. I don't know. They've been together for a very long time. You know, listen, this is what it comes down to. Ray got what he wanted out of Karen, which was a young, light-skinned tenderoni. He pulled her off of the farm. Karen got what she wanted out of Ray, somebody who could provide and would allow her to be a kept woman. Now Ray is 117 years old and Karen just now pushing 30. Girl. Quiet as it's kept. Girl, I hate to be this person. I'm about to say something. At this point, Karen, you don't even really need Ray. Ray walking around there, barely walking around there like he just got you wrapped around his finger like, I ain't got to tell you I love you. Like, Karen is a nice looking woman who has a nice looking body. Karen is not leaving Real Housewives of Potomac anytime soon. Karen, y'all need to go to some couples therapy. I'm gonna leave it at that because I don't want nobody getting a divorce, but it shouldn't be that hard to tell your wife I love you. And if it is, then it's a problem. That does not cost anybody anything, okay? All right. So Giselle and Monique meet up for lunch. This is the first time I actually thought Giselle looked cute. Her outfit was, she had like a little colorful blouse. Like I think some black jeans or a black pant and like some black heels. Very cute, straight to the point. They meet up for lunch. They are going to throw Ashley a dinner party. Ashley, I think, has been going through postpartum depression. Excuse me. She's been going through postpartum depression. She hasn't left the house, I think, in a few months. So they wanted to get her out of the house and try to welcome her back into the group. They want Candace to apologize to Ashley. They think that Candace owes Ashley an apology. I think it's comical. And y'all know, honestly, I don't have a problem with anybody on the show. I actually like everybody. You know how like on Real Housewives of Atlanta, I can't stand Phaedra? You know how like Nene get on my nerves? Like on this show, everybody pretty much, they're like, okay, everybody seem like they cool. Not to say I would mess with them in real life, but as far as like on the show, everybody seem like they cool. I remember once upon a time not long ago, Ashley had her foot on all y'all necks. And so it's just funny to me that now it almost seems as though Ashley has a baby, so we have to kind of, I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that Ashley now has this baby and everybody's treating Ashley like this little innocent person when we all know Ashley been with the shits. They asked a good question: when did Charisse and Candace become cool? We'll talk about that in a little bit. Monique did not want to talk about the rumor that Charisse, I guess, supposedly started or she helped spread. I think they say she started the rumor. I don't blame Monique one bit, because let's just be honest. Like, I think Charlamagne says all the time, there's nothing more entertaining than the truth than a lie. Or there's nothing more entertaining, or a lie will always be more entertaining than the truth. So why would Monique get on a television show, a hit reality TV show, and say, yeah, the word on the street is they say I'm fucking my personal trainer? Girl, nobody's going to care if it's not real. No one's going to care. All they're going to know is that, girl, the tea is Monique is fucking her personal trainer. So why would you want to bring that energy into your marriage? Clearly, it already affected them. Why put the shit on TV? So if it's the word on the street around Potomac, okay, that's one thing. Girl, to put that mess on TV, that's a whole nother ball game. So if I was Monique, I wouldn't have said shit either. What's the rumor? Nothing. I don't even want to talk about it. Because, bitch, as soon as I say that, girl, the girls are going to eat it up, even if it's not the truth. Now, could I see it being the truth? Absolutely. I do. Like, at the end of the day, Karen, you better go get with that man who they say had the blue eyes who you was fucking. Can I see Monique cheating on her husband? Yes, I can. And then we're probably going to see later on in the season that Chris really is misogynistic when that motherfucker said in that, basically, I give you the money, you need to take care of these kids. It was something that was around those lines. But we'll get more to that when it airs on television. All right, so Giselle. I think it's so funny how Monique has this newfound friendship with Giselle, and she is eating everything up that Giselle tells her. And Giselle was the main one who told us her business. Because quiet as it's kept, I don't know everything that the Shade Room posts. I'm not on, I don't know what everything that these blogs post. But I had not heard that Monique was sleeping around with her personal trainer. I didn't know that tea until Giselle told that tea in that confessional. So the simple fact that, I'm about to get into Monique ass just a little bit. The simple fact that this bitch telling your business, she gassing you up with information. She's gassing you up with things that have to do with you and your friend Candace. Baby, Giselle don't like you. And the simple fact that you're sitting at this dinner, letting her gas you up, when did they become friends? Why would she say that? Why she do that? But then this bitch is also telling your business in a confessional. And you have the nerve to sit there and pretty much just, she's stirring a pot and you eating the shit up. Anyways, Candace doesn't know. Oh, Candace meets up with Wendy. I like Wendy. She seems like a cool chick, smart as hell, married, kids, a doctor, professor, a political commentator. I've seen her on Fox News getting white people together. I remember she got that black girl together. I thought she was white. What's her name? Katrina something. She used to work for the Trump administration, or I think she was on the Trump campaign team or something like that. I don't know, child. But Candace doesn't know if she's ready to have kids yet, because basically her mama fucked her up so bad in the goddamn head that she don't know if she's ready to have children. I think we have to give Candace kudos, because Candace, I don't give a damn what nobody say. It is selfish to have kids when you know that you may not be ready. Like, girl, let me go have some kids. You know your mama fucked you up in the head when you was younger. You know your daddy fucked you up in the head when you was younger. You have the means to try to go work through these problems with a therapist, but instead you just push out these kids. Now your kids fucked up. Okay? So I like the fact that Candace is like, you know what? I want to have kids, but I also know that I need to get some things together. You know, let me take my ass to a therapist and maybe we can sort through these things because my mama done fucked me up in the head so goddamn much. Yeah. So shout out to Candace. I think it's sad that everybody says that Giselle is nicer when she's sitting on some dick and doing a full split. You know, your kids done said you nicer when you got a man. Candace done said that you nicer when you getting your grass tended to. Monique done said you better when you getting some anointed D. Like, girl, that's not good. That's not good. Karen and Candace go out for dinner. Candace receives a text message, I think from Giselle, an invite to Ashley's dinner party. Karen says right off the rip, I smell a skunk. The bitch was right. Juan meets up with Giselle for lunch. She doesn't really know what Juan wants. Juan lets her know that he is going to propose to Robin and he needs her help as a friend. You know, you go to the friend, you know, I need your help, girl. I need to can you help me pick out a ring? All that stuff. Juan makes a comment, you know, it's awesome for your girls that you and Jamal are basically back together. It's actually not. That's the thing. You know what's so funny? Like, we always think that we know what's best for kids. Like, we were kids once upon a time. We always think we know what's best for kids. In some situations, we probably do, right? I don't have kids, but I'm sure you probably do know what's best for your kid. But the real gag is Juan is sitting here making this statement like, you know, I'm sure it's awesome for your girls, but he doesn't even know the girl's not even here for the shit. That's the real gag of it. And then Giselle is sitting here lying and not really wanting to accept the truth. Oh, well, you know, it's not like your boys. They're actually really confused about what's going on. They have never really seen me and their father in this type of situation before, so they're confused. Baby, those kids are not confused. They know exactly what the fuck is going on. And just like somebody said in the comment section, they low-key treat their daddy like they stepdaddy. Let's call it for what it is. They know that their daddy is a ain't shit nigga. They know what their daddy did. They know who their father is. They've read the stories like we've read the stories. Those kids are not confused. They know exactly what the fuck is going on. You can keep living under that rock if you want to, Giselle. 1 minute, we swear up and down, oh girl, they so smart. My kids are so smart. Then the next breath, oh, they don't understand what's going on. No, they understand. They can comprehend very well, okay? Anyways, here go Candace being dramatic and shit. Bitch, you ain't even fucking your husband. You up here trying to put on for the camera talking about you thought you was pregnant. I'm kind of disappointed. And then Chris let us know, bitch, you have not been throwing your legs to the moon, girl. You have not been hopping on dick and doing a full split. So he knew he wasn't even worried about your ass being pregnant. Girl, when Candace... when Chris was like, girl, when I said I screamed, when Chris was like, well, I wasn't worried about you being pregnant because basically we ain't even fucking. When I tell you, bitch, Ashley had that fart and she put that, baby, she was mid by. Like, I know this motherfucker did not just say this. We are all, bitch, I told you the shit we gonna talk about before this camera got into this house. You going off the scene, okay? That's what your ass get, Candace, for trying to be dramatic and shit. All right, let's get to the party. This is what I wanted to talk about. Giselle is the first one to arrive. Giselle looked a goddamn mess. Giselle, you are too pretty of a woman. This is 5th season for you to be walking out looking like one of Beyonce's background dancers for Coachella. If y'all go back and look at what Giselle had on. Giselle had on some fringe boots. The boots were cute. But just everything together looked a mess. She had on some fringe boots like Beyonce had on at Coachella. She had on some tights, some compression tights, some leggings, but they were shorts, and like an oversized sweater. You know who I think Giselle's style could be like if she could get it to, like Kenya. Kenya dressed her ass off now. To me, Giselle, that to me would be more Giselle's style, more Giselle's lane. But for some reason, I don't know what Giselle is doing. Giselle, you are tacky, just like that house, okay? Anyways, Monique looked nice. I thought Monique looked absolutely gorgeous. Karen looked nice, just had on a jumper. I thought Candace was absolutely gorgeous with the bust down in the middle and the wavy. I said, okay, Robin looked cute. Just, you know, Robin just basically, this is what Robin do to her hair. Girl, Robin get that brush and swoop that bang over, honey. That's all she do. And then she'll do one little bump. You know the girls, they can bump their hair with their brush. So she do that one little bump, and baby, she be out the door. Whatever. Wendy, I didn't too much care for what Wendy had on, but it wasn't like bad though. Who else? Oh, Ashley. I thought Ashley looked nice. Bitch, Ashley. Baby, Ashley was wearing that dress. Bitch, I said, oh, Ashley, fine. Ashley talks about her having surgery. I said, you bitches will exaggerate. Ashley, you didn't even have to say all of that. You could have just said, oh yeah, everything is going fine. I have a doctor's appointment next week, but everything is fine. Girl, you having surgery and a bitch giving you a shot in your asshole are two completely different things, girl. What you sound like you about to do is some shit you could do on your lunch break. Let me tell y'all whole something. If you can take care of whatever business you're taking care of during your lunch break, it's not that big of a deal. Okay? If you can go, girl, I'm sure whatever you about to do, Ashley, it just take a few minutes. Yeah, I have to get surgery. Yeah, I'm gonna get some Botox. Bitch, what? Those are two completely different types of things, girl. Anyways, all right. So Candace, Monique says I was dodging a walrus. Oh, and let me say this part too. Before the girls even arrived, Giselle was feeding information to Monique, basically gassing her up. She had met up with Ashley, so she was telling Candace, I forgot what Ashley had told Monique. But whatever it was, she didn't tell her the exact details, but she was just like, girl, you gonna have to talk to Ashley to get the tea, because basically gassing Monique up. So Monique says, yeah, I was dodging a walrus all last night. And then Ashley said, oh, Sharice. And then Candace said, oh, girl, I didn't even know y'all was beefing like that. Listen, I think I've had my share of commentary over this dragging that's about to happen between, drag me, Monique, drag me, girl. I heard she did, girl. For what it sounded like, Monique was about to beat your ass, because all you heard in that goddamn commercial was, Monique, stop, Monique. So it sounded like Monique was beating your ass, Candace. But I think I've had my fair share of commentary as it pertains to Miss Candace and Miss Monique in this fight that's about to happen. With that being said, the way I'm looking at things now, it really feels like this could be a big miscommunication problem. And I think I might be using the wrong word when I say miscommunication, because this is how I look at it. It could be very well true that Candace does not know y'all had, I didn't know y'all had beef like that. Like, Candace not saying that, bitch, I didn't know y'all wasn't fucking with each other. I knew y'all wasn't fucking with each other, but I didn't know y'all wasn't fucking with each other like that, though. You get what I'm saying? Depending on, yes, Candace and Sharice could have possibly gotten together because Candace wasn't fucking with Monique, Sharice not fucking with Monique, so now we got this enemy in common. Or it could have been, of course, we know they probably wanted to bring Sharice back into the fold, so they probably used Candace. I don't know. But then I'm thinking, okay, well, girl, Giselle already said that her and Sharice are friends, but when did Sharice and Candace become friends? All I'm saying is this. It is a possibility that Candace does not know the extent of their beef. Yes, Candace does know that they are beefing, but I don't know y'all beefing like that. And we don't know what Sharice told Candace about the rumor that was going on. Well, I'm sorry, about the rumor that Giselle told us. Depending on how Sharice came to Candace and even told her about this rumor, it's a big difference. And like I was trying to tell somebody at my job the other night, it's a big difference between if Sharice said, bitch, you know it's a rumor, you know the girl, you know the streets are talking, and they're saying that Monique's supposedly sleeping with sleeping with her personal trainer. Girl, that's what the street's saying. That's a big difference when you compare it to, bitch, guess what? I saw Monique out being cozy with her personal trainer. I saw it with my own eyes. See, that's two different types of being messy, right? Okay? And so I think at this point, Monique hasn't even given Candace the benefit of the doubt because of Giselle. Giselle been gassing her up since they had that lunch outside, and their wigs almost clapped off. Like, she has been gassing Monique up, and instead of Monique getting in contact with Candace, she steady let Giselle gas her up. So at this point, Monique starts being funny. And at this point, I would have cussed Monique the fuck out. Because at that point, Monique was being funny, y'all. I don't give a damn what nobody say. When she started saying stuff like, y'all should have took that money and went on a honeymoon. Okay. When y'all gonna consummate y'all marriage with no condoms? No condoms. She said no condoms like 2 or 3 times. So now she really making fun of y'all finances, and she really telling y'all business. Because clearly that's not something that people knew, because everybody at the table was surprised. So now she's telling your tea. Because Monique is mad. Monique is mad because she's allowed Giselle to gas her up instead of going to Candace and say, because this is the thing. If I was friends with somebody and I found out my friend was friends with the enemy, I would feel some type of way too. But I also have to know that at one point, me and this bitch fell out. So it is a possibility that she befriended her because, well, bitch, Sharice, I'll just be cool with Sharice. I don't even fuck with Monique no more. So now I'm starting to be cool with Sharice. Me and you have actually made up. It could be one of those situations. We don't know. Monique hasn't sat down and talked to Candace. That's why I think on the next episode when Candace says, girl, you a flip-flop. Because Candace is like, bitch, I didn't even know y'all hoes was beefing like that. Yeah, I knew y'all was beefing, but I didn't know y'all was beefing like that. Because we don't even know what Sharice has told Candace. We don't know if Sharice done told Candace a lie. We don't know if Sharice said, girl, yeah, we beefing, but girl, we'll get over it. We don't know. But Monique ain't even asked Candace. So now she getting mad. When Wendy said, Karen, y'all have sex? You still have sex? Okay, now Candace. I'm sorry, y'all. I almost feel like Candace gonna be in the right. Even when I feel like if you look at the build up, it feels like to me, because Monique has not pulled Candace to the side and said, hey girl, what the fuck is going on with you and Sharice? You know that bitch been talking about me. And then Candace could have said, yeah girl, I heard y'all was kind of like beefing, but this is what she told me, girl. But she's already made up her mind. She's already made up in her mind what the problem is. And bitch, it's a problem with this hoe. So Candace, okay. So Monique and what's that bitch name? Giselle and what's that bitch name? Monique. Giselle gives this speech about sisterhood and us getting back on the right track and all this stuff. And then they tell Candace, basically, she should apologize to Ashley. Candace tells Ashley, basically, you know, right now I don't think is the appropriate time to have this conversation. Maybe when we can get one-on-one and we can discuss the situation. And pretty much, you know, if we get it back on track, we get it back on track. If we don't, we don't. We may have to agree to disagree on some things. But I think that we should have this conversation at a different time. Then Ashley responds and it's like, basically, why would I even want to have the conversation with you? Because you've been doing X, Y, and Z. That's the whole purpose of us. That's the whole purpose of me saying, hey, girl, let's just get together. So then once we get together, then you can say, you know what, girl, I ain't even feeling you like that. So we could go ahead and just be co-workers. But see, now, Ashley, you done started up the conversation at this table by even saying that shit. So Candace replies and said, girl, I'm not even fit to entertain you, bitch, because I know you have an audience. And then Robin starts to say, just apologize, just apologize. And then Candace basically ends up telling them, fuck y'all. I don't blame Candace one bit. I have just told Ashley what I feel is the best thing to do. And if you don't feel that way, that's fine. Ashley could have just said, you know what, Candace? We don't even have to have the conversation. I wish you well. And that's the end of it. But Ashley was trying to get Candace stirred up. So now you got everybody at the table pretty much, just apologize, just apologize, just apologize. Bitch, I'm a grown ass woman. Can't nobody make me do a goddamn thing. Fuck you and fuck all of y'all. Because I done already told this bitch how it should go. And if Ashley, maybe Ashley doesn't care, and that's fine. But girl, I'm not about to do this in front of y'all. Ashley starts to talk about, no, somebody said there was an elephant in the room. There's not an elephant. This is the thing. Let me give y'all an example. Like Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Denise was pretty much beefing. I have not seen the last 3 or 4 episodes. But the last time I saw Denise was pretty much beefing with all the bitches on the show. That's an elephant in the room. When you done beef with every bitch at the table and then you walk your ass in, bitch, that's the elephant in the room. The beef that Candace and Ashley have going on is not enough to stop the party. You see what I'm saying? Like, Candace and Ashley can sit there. Did I say Candace and Ashley? Candace and Ashley can sit there and the party still go on. It's not that deep right now. It's only 2 bitches at the table beefing. She ain't really got to talk to her and she ain't really got to talk to her. It's enough people at the table where it wouldn't make it awkward. Now, bitch, Denise, on the other hand, beefing with every bitch at the table. And bitch, so you got this one bitch sitting off on the side while everybody else is kikiing. Then it's like, okay, this bitch ain't even saying shit. Everybody at the table kikiing. This hoe at the end of the table ain't saying shit to nobody. Because really, truly, ain't nobody fucking with this bitch at the time. Or she ain't fucking with us. That's not the same thing with Candace and Ashley. Candace and Ashley, they could talk to everybody at the table and wouldn't nobody know what the fuck was going on. Or it wouldn't make a difference in the setting. You get where I'm going with that? I'm sorry. I'm here for Candace. You know, I like Monique. I like all the girls on the show. But I really do think that Monique, at this point, I feel like whatever's about to happen, based on the first 2 episodes, from what I've seen, I feel like it's really Monique's fault, low-key. I do. Because you just sat here and let Giselle gas your ass up instead of going to ask your friend, bitch, why you hanging out with that hoe you know I don't fuck with her. And then Candace could have told you, well, girl, she just told me that, girl, y'all had fell out, but girl, y'all fall out every other day, and girl, y'all gonna be sisters again in a couple of weeks. But you ain't did none of that. So now you pissed off at Candace. And it's a real possibility that, like, Candace not saying that she don't know y'all ain't got no beef. She just saying, I didn't know y'all had beef like that. Like, I didn't know it was that deep, bitch. That's a difference. She's not lying. She's just saying, like, bitch, I didn't know it was that deep. Anyways, I think in this situation, I feel like Candace is going to come. If you take out y'all feelings, look, y'all gonna have to really open your eyes and just look at what's going on. Because I know a lot of people, like 99% of people are like Team Monique, and that's fine. But I think you have to look at it for what it is. I guess y'all might say the same thing when it comes to Kenya with me, huh? Girl, fuck y'all. Bye.